We've done it a time or two.
Yeah.
And tonight, it's our 133rd time.
33rd.
To do this. Welcome to Boys, episode 133. I'm Robbie.
I am Josh.
I'm Dylan.
We're going to get right to the show.
Whoa, hold on. Wait. You get to do yours ultimate. I'm Josh. I am Dylan. What is that?
This is what I did.
All right.
We're going to get right to the show, but first, just a little bitty bit of business. BoysPodcast.com. It's a hub of all things boys. There you will find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and more. BoysPodcast.com.
Boys is available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, wherever it is you find your podcasts. While there, please rate, review, subscribe, share with a friend.
Email us at boystheboyspodcast.com. Send us a little feedback, and we got some new stickers.
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
So the next 5 people who email us and put their physical address in it, you know the deal.
You know the deal. Do it.
You get a brand new limited edition matte finish floral logo boys sticker.
Where do we get those?
Sticker Mule.
Yeah.
Beautiful. They're probably the finest stickers we've had yet.
They're pretty dope.
If you want to sport one, you know the drill.
It'll look real good on the rear view. The back. Just slap it on that rear view mirror.
Fan out view. 4 of them across your rear view mirror.
See nothing but boys.
Oh,
hello.
I like it. Sounds like Josh's dreams.
Isn't that our first square sticker or circle sticker too?
I think it is.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So
cute.
matte.
Yeah.
So matte.
But yeah.
Thank you to our sponsors, Anthem Brewing, maker of beer. Jesse and the boys and gals over at Anthem have treated us nice pretty much since day one. We took a little time off, but they're back and they're better than ever. AnthemBrewing.com. Also, Ridge Wallet. Listen, guys, our asses are on the line here. I got a real angry email from Johnny Ridge, and he was like, listen, you fuck. You start pushing these wallets, or I'm cutting your fucking hand off. You ever seen Prince of Thieves?
Oh, he personally messaged me and said, I'm going to cut your fucking balls off with your Ridge wallet, because that's a sharp wallet.
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
Yeah. I'm frightened.
So if you want us to live, go to ridgewallet.com/boys. Enter boys at checkout. You get 10% off. You get free shipping worldwide. They're dope-ass wallets. What more can I say? I'm a shill. I'm a shill for ridgewallet.com/boys.
If you're a shill, then I'm a mega shill. I love the wallet. I pulled it out the other day. I was having a brunch with my wife, and she bought me my last wallet. Love the old wallet. It's a nice little gift. I like a front carry. This is a front carry wallet. You put your wallet in the back, you're setting yourself up for muggers, pickpockets. It's really bad for your spine.
It is. You're all off whack.
You're off whack. So I pulled this out, and she goes, "Is that the new Ridge wallet?" I go, "Oh, it is." And I show it to her. I let her. She goes, "This is way cooler than your other wallet."
You know, just push her off of you. She was just trying to take you right there.
But she wanted, honey, we're in public. You can't. I know my Ridge wallet is sexy, but
and you know, it's a minimal front pocket wallet designed to help you cut down your everyday carry. It's got RFID blocking technology and also a lifetime guarantee. What is guaranteed in life?
Nothing.
3 things. You're born.
Mm-hmm.
You pay taxes. 4 things. You're born. I guess that's a given.
Yeah.
You pay taxes.
Yeah.
You buy a Ridge wallet from ridgewallet.com/boys. You get the lifetime guarantee, and then you die. It's that simple.
Wow.
right after you purchase that.
Listen. No shit. You will be buried with this wallet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that wallet will be around years after your corpse has decayed and fallen back to the earth.
They're going to exhume your maggot-infested bones, and you're still going to see that shiny Ridge wallet.
It's right up there on that front leg.
There's titanium, carbon fiber, aluminum, polycarbonate, and over a dozen different styles and colors. One more time for the road. ridgewallet.com/boys.
Enter boys at checkout for 10% off. Lastly,
go for it.
thank you
Passing the stick.
for the donations, the feedback, but mostly the donations. We really enjoy getting money because it helps us keep this thing afloat. You know, these microphones cost money. These cables, they cost money. We just purchased a road rig.
We're road ready.
And that road ready costs money. And that's thanks to you guys for your donations. And we're going to do more road shows. So thank you. And thank you for the feedback, the love that you give us on social medias, through the emails, through the DMs. Slide into those DMs. Hey, feel free. Keep on sliding.
Slide into those BMs. You know, that's the kind of guy I am. Wink.
But thank you.
Now here's the show. All right, we're guest free this week. Feels so good to be able to stretch out my legs a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you feel that?
I can.
What are you trying to say?
It feels good. I'm just saying it feels good.
It feels good.
You know, there's a little more open air.
Yeah.
There's a little more breathing room. I love our guests. I love almost every guest we've had on. Almost. There's a couple of turds in the punch bowl, if you know what I mean. No names. Looking at you, Tommy.
Oh.
That's right. I'm throwing shade because he'll be back soon.
Well, he'll be back to redeem himself.
And you know he will.
Oh, yeah.
Just dipped in nog.
I thought-
Emblazoned.
I thought you guys said that when he comes over to the house, we're going to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Isn't that what?
We're just
Because
gonna,
that's what I was promised, is I get to go one-on-one with Tommy
Oh,
with
we're
the
gonna-
help of the both of you.
No. We're just going to watch. We're going to watch. We got something real special planned soon, though.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great fun time. Something very special for everyone. Just get prepared to get real drunk with us. That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
It's a drinking show.
It'll be a drinking show.
It'll be fun.
It'll be a little looser, as they say in the biz. However, almost all of our shows fit like a pair of Jinkos.
Well, what I'd like to do with the inaugural Tommy McKenzie Eggnog
Sweet puns.
Spectacular,
Yeah.
I'd like to start some new traditions, if you will.
Holiday traditions?
I'd love to start some new traditions. There's
Yeah,
nothing
sure.
like a holiday tradition.
No.
And I would say we forge new ones every year, and this one's going to be the inaugural Tommy McKenzie Eggnog Spectacular,
Yeah.
Part 1.
Yeah.
Of many to come.
I don't know. It's that time of year, though. I put up the tree
Yeah.
last weekend. Fits so nicely in its new spot in my house. I'm so happy. You know, I pulled out the old Christmas box.
Oh, yeah. Do you have... How many Christmas boxes do you have?
2 boxes.
Me as well.
The tree is in one box,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything else is in the other box. I don't have a ton of
Oh.
Christmas stuff,
Yeah.
but I have enough. Like, it's looking pretty Christmassy around here.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I've got 2 Rubbermaid tubs of stuff, and it's like the tree ornaments, the tree skirts. I have plural in case I want to change it up.
Oh,
You know,
change your skirt, Josh.
gotta change that skirt. Gotta flip it. But also, and then that's just shit for around the house that you never really put all of it up.
No.
There's like, how many fucking ceramic Santas can I have? How many wooden? Where's this gonna go? Where am I gonna put this shit?
Where am I going to put my Nutcracker collection?
But
Yeah.
my mom, every fucking year, the attic was just all it was for my mom's Christmas shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because fucking day after Thanksgiving, all that shit's coming down. The entire house, not just the living room, the kitchen, all the towels, hand towels, tossed back to Christmas. Your what are they called? Pot holders?
Yeah.
Christmas.
Wow.
Everything is Christmas themed. Magnets that are on the fridge, fuck that. It's Christmas themed.
Yeah.
You don't leave
Table-
those up year round?
No, but they're Christmas. It's, and I guess a part of that rubbed off on me. And like, oh, this would look really cool in the house. And you find a little thing. It's a couple bucks. Next thing you know, you got a fucking tub filled with Christmas shit that you don't really need.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got to decorate yet. I just put lights up, and god damn it, did I feel like Clark Griswold.
So it's no secret you moved close to me, to Dylan, to us.
Robbie, I moved to be a little closer to you.
I knew it, you creep. I knew it, you crumb bum. You borrowed my ladder. I lent you
did.
my ladder.
And you know what, man? Another sign of aging is I to get that ladder out, and I leaned it up against the house, and I tested the durability. I'm like, out loud to no one, I said, "This is a real nice ladder." And I get on the roof. Yeah, it's like,
It is a damn nice ladder.
That's
Can
a-
we just talk about that for an hour? How nice that ladder is.
that's a good ladder.
It's a damn good ladder. It's articulating. You can make a sawhorse out of it.
Yeah.
You can make a step ladder. You can make a really tall ladder. It also extends.
Oh yeah, pretty high.
It's a dope ladder. I got that ladder for free. I love that ladder.
It's a good ladder.
Let me just think about that ladder. It's so laddery. I love it.
With all the steps.
Oh, so many steps.
So many steps. And you can extend it to make even more steps.
Wow.
It's got two ends.
Huh.
Durable. And here's the thing. It's such a... It looks heavier than it is.
Yep. Aluminum.
Yeah, it's aluminum.
Very
Yep.
lightweight.
Yeah, it's
I can
great.
pick that shit with my pinky.
So you put some lights up.
Put some lights up.
I've never put lights on my house.
Never?
Next year I will.
Oh, you got to.
Next year,
Why next year?
well, it's gonna be a different year. Gonna maybe have some additions.
Always.
Oh, it is.
Every
You know,
year is always
No.
a different year.
without fail, every year
It's
is a new
always
year.
different.
As you previously stated, every year's a new year for holiday traditions.
There's nothing like a new tradition.
You're going to be starting a new tradition soon.
It's true. The start of many traditions.
Traditions to come.
So tell me about putting the lights on the house, because I've never done it. I don't even know what goes into it.
Well, here's the thing. This is as I was putting it, I got halfway up my house with the lights, and I realized, holy shit, this is the first time I put lights on a house that wasn't the house I grew up in.
Yeah.
So it's been a good fucking 20 years? No, let's say 15 years since I put.
So let's
lights
go
on a
back in
house.
time.
Yeah.
You help your old man?
Every year.
Okay, so that wasn't like dad get away from the family and go
Oh,
maybe
no.
snip a little? Sip a little mellow corn on the roof?
No, it was definitely Josh, get your butt up and help me with these lights. It was exactly like Christmas Vacation when Clark brings Rusty up on the roof to do, hey, here's a bunch of lights that are tangled up. Untangle them.
Did you have to untangle
A
the
bulb
bird's
light.
nest? Yeah.
Go through them, make sure all of them, none of them are broken. But yeah, but getting on a roof when you're a kid, when your dad says, hey, you're allowed to get on the roof.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, how pissed would a dad be if you skimped on checking the lights and he puts them up
Uh-huh. And there's a bulb out.
or the whole strand is out?
Oh.
How pissed would any dad get? I can imagine that would be on the top of the dad piss list.
For Christmas?
Right at the top.
Yeah.
No, just in general. Because you're on the roof. How
Yeah.
often do you get on the roof of your own house?
Once a year for Christmas. You put the light. No, twice.
Twice.
Put them up, take them down.
So how'd it feel? Did you feel like a
Dude, I felt
a childless dad?
exactly. I
Okay.
was like, man, it'd be real cool to have a that sounds creepy. Really cool to have a kid up here with me.
Ugh.
No, like my nephew,
But like
like
your
having
own
Nico.
kid, right?
Like
Yeah.
Nico is
Random. Just a bus stop cutie, you know?
What the?
Nico is 9, so that's a good age to hop on a roof and start helping put up lights, right?
Sure.
Like they're not. I'm not gonna give him a staple gun or anything. But,
Is that how you applied lights to house?
I almost did, and I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't check first. My house, the what would you call that? The where you would staple something to it.
The awning?
The awning. It's not wood. It's like vinyl.
Okay.
So thankfully, I bought a bunch of those 3S or 3M like hooks.
Oh
that you
yeah.
tape on there. You stick them.
Dude, that's
So-
advanced.
Stuck up a lot of stickies. A little frustrating because that shit, sometimes it just doesn't want to stick. So you get a whole strand up, and much like Christmas Vacation, you get a whole side up, and then it just goes and falls down.
And it goes click, click,
Yep.
click, 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 and they just all start coming down.
And you're like,
oh,
God damn it.
terrible.
I had to do 2 Target trips to get more. But yeah, it was fun. It was one of those. I got the holiday feels. I'm like, it's Christmas. I love
Do
it.
you want a kid now, Josh?
Obviously,
I mean, you brought up baby fever
Mhm.
a couple weeks ago.
but
you
yeah.
gonna plant? You gonna do it?
Here's the thing: if I dump a holiday load,
Holiday love.
if I do that, then I'll
I'll never not sing that now.
36. You know, I mean, that's not too old, but
It's not, dude. It's not. It's not too
I
old.
don't know.
And you're young at heart. We've talked about this all the time.
I would, yeah. If I did that, it would definitely be the start of like, okay, I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to pick a city to live in permanently, not permanently, but semi-permanently, and get that going. Again, not up to me. I'm a man. All I do is literally my job is the easiest job when it comes to making a kid.
Point and spray.
You go, that's it. Then she has to, carry around a fucking alien creature inside of her belly for 9 months.
Dude, it blows me away. Like, I cannot imagine what a body goes through or a mind when you're carrying a fucking child inside of
Robbie,
you.
you and I are hypochondriacs.
Oh, yeah.
We everything is cancer. Everything is bad. I get a feeling anywhere in my body. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Could you imagine having a thing growing inside of you?
No, I could not imagine that at all.
So
And
creepy. It's
feeding
weird.
off of your oxygen and your
Everything.
food intake.
It's
and,
feeding off of you.
and serious question, not just trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Do babies shit inside the mom, or do they not pee and poop until they come? I'm serious. I have no clue.
I believe it's all through the
Umbilical cord?
umbilical cord.
Okay, that makes sense. I just didn't know
I
because
never
they're
thought
not
about that. Yeah, that's kind of gross if they do. They
they're
just
not
shit in
but they're
the
not
sack.
eating.
No, they're not. It's going straight to the...
Mhm. Yeah, because nothing goes in their mouth. So, but I figured a baby, if it got a little bit of that, water. What's it called? The stuff inside, fluid. What kind of fluid is it?
Amniotic fluid in
If
the
that-
amniotic sac.
Like, if just enough got in the baby's mouth that it swallowed, would it like pee a little bit in there? I don't know. I'm seriously not trying to be
what do
funny.
we got here?
Just curious. Oh, yep. Little humans begin peeing freely into the amniotic fluid that surrounds them in the womb.
That's disgusting.
Eh.
So you live for 9 months. Well, not 9 months. I guess when you actually start peeing. So like, let's say 4 months, you're just pissing.
Oh, well.
It's like pissing the bed every day for 4 months.
Piss in the womb. Oh,
Pissing the womb.
Terrible.
That's like a great album title.
So, dude, the hanging of the light sounds like a really nice new tradition.
It was a good new tradition. I'm going to start doing it more. Diane and I are getting a live tree, which means you have to wait. You have to postpone your joy of putting a tree up.
Time is ticking.
But here's the thing.
When are you getting this fucking tree?
When you get a live tree, it doesn't last long. So you got to get it like...
Hey, is this a dad? Keep it watered. Check that thing twice a day.
Okay, I went to my parents over the weekend, and I told my dad, he's like, you guys get a tree yet? I'm looking around their house. I'm like, I don't see a single decoration up, Dad. I don't see a tree in your living room. I'm going to go get a live one. Better remember, keep that watered. And I look at my dad, and I go, no shit.
I know. I love my dad. You both know how much I love my father. One of the greatest fathers I've ever had. But sometimes he says shit, and I'm just like, no fucking shit. No shit.
How stupid. Either you think I'm stupid, or you're just have nothing else to say.
I know it's from a place of love.
Sure.
I know he has the best intentions, but every once in a while, it'd be like if I was like, yeah, Dad, I'm making dinner tonight. Oh, you better turn that oven off when you're done. No shit.
No shit.
Or, yeah, Dad, I'm just got out of the toilet. Oh, you bet. Did you wipe your ass? No, Dad.
Did you flush that toilet?
I drip dried.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot his face.
He's something else.
Oh shit, let me call you back.
Yeah. Or my dad's the cutest though. Like we had a time change recently, and he'll text me the night of the time change. Don't forget to set your clocks back an hour. And I'm always like, does it automatically?
Yeah, it's 2018.
Yeah, dude, I don't own a clock. Oh no, my microwave clock does have to be set manually.
I'm not winding hands on a fucking Ebenezer Scrooge alarm clock every night.
Dad, I don't carry a pocket watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a computer in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But you have a fake tree. You put your fake tree up.
I did. I put the fake tree up. It was really cute because Kate brought some ornaments up, and everybody in the house has a little something on the tree.
It's the only Christmas thing I have.
Just one ornament.
I have one ornament that was bought for me 5 years ago. It's the first time I put it up on a tree because I used to have a little baby tree. It was like purple.
Like a desktop tree.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like 2 feet tall. And like I had like stupid little ornaments for it that my cat at the time destroyed or lost somehow in the house. And so that was it. That's all I had. And then I could never use that ornament for that tree because it was such a small tree. And like, that's not a big ornament, but it's heavy. So I couldn't put it on there.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that I've ever actually been able to put it on a tree. Feels good.
It is good.
But I have one Christmas box, and it's the box that holds my one Christmas
It's a tiny
ornament.
little, it's
Yeah.
smaller than a shoebox.
Yeah.
That's one of the holiday tradition that Diane and I have. Every year we'll buy a new ornament for the tree.
See, I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore. But one of these days, I'm going to start that up again.
Yeah, it's
That
a good
sounds
tradition
fun.
to have.
It is a what?
Tradition, sorry.
It's really good. And I love, dude, you know what I love? I love vintage ornaments.
Oh, me too.
If you go to the Rink Gallery over here,
Yes.
Dude, it's like for those of you who don't know what it is, it's an antique shop, but it's massive. It's like one of the biggest antique shops I've ever been
What's
in.
great about the rink is it's an old ice skating rink that my wife used to go to when she was a kid.
So it's not just a clever name. What do you remember what the name of the rink was?
I think it was called Iceland.
Iceland? Because I went to that shit when I was a kid.
They would have like PB hockey games there and stuff too. So you go in and like you're getting the feeling of nostalgia of what it would be like to go to like a skating rink, but then inside of it is all this vintage shit.
Let me ask you something. When the Mighty Ducks movie came out,
oh yeah,
how bad did you want to play either street hockey or ice hockey?
I wanted nothing more in my life.
It was top of the list, dude.
So cool. As soon I got halfway, well, actually, when the credits started rolling on Mighty Ducks, walked out of the theater, and me and my cousin telling our parents like, "I need hockey sticks. I'm now." But here's the thing:
did you get them?
I got hockey sticks and I got the ball, like street hockey stuff.
Right.
But I never got to play ice hockey because like I wanted to play ice. I played street hockey a lot with friends.
Same. Totally did.
So
It's not the same,
What
though.
is the street hockey puck?
It's a ball.
Yeah, they either
it's just
have
a ball?
It's usually a ball, and it's like a plastic ball that's just hollow and but kind of heavy.
Yeah.
But I took it up a notch as a kid.
Do you have the roller puck?
I had the roller puck, so it was a hockey
that's what I
puck with
thought.
the three like balls and big ball bearings inside.
Have we talked about this previously on a cast?
I don't know.
So my dad dipped a lot and had Skull Bandits, those little plastic things, and
Yeah.
he would have empty ones laying around. And as a kid, I would take them and I would fill them up with ice, and then I would put them in the freezer, so it'd be just a frozen puck. And then I would
That's smart, dude.
and then I would tape it in electrical tape so it wouldn't bust open.
Right.
And that's what I used as a puck for street hockey.
So not only did you wear garbage,
I
but
used garbage.
You played garbage. You played garbage puck.
I played garbage puck.
Dude, that's pretty
smart.
genius for
Yeah.
a boy.
I just thunk it off the top of my head, but I wanted to play ice hockey. I had some friends who played ice hockey for a junior league because I mean,
Pee-wee.
Mighty Ducks makes it look like everybody's got hockey teams. Sure, in Minnesota,
Right. Yeah,
Not in
up north.
Oklahoma.
Up north, no.
So they were on this. They were called the Eagles, the Oklahoma City Eagles. So they had to drive from like Choctaw and practice at the Blazers Ice Center, and they would play. And I wanted so badly to be on that fucking team.
Yeah, I had some friends, some rich friends who actually played in one of the probably 2 hockey teams in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But I played a lot of roller hockey. I always wanted to be the goalie.
Yeah,
But that's an investment, man, for parents, you know,
Yeah.
because you got
So
to
much
have
money.
the pads and the mask. Like
it's like being a catcher on a baseball team. It's like, okay,
yeah. Now any kid can get a hockey stick and, your older brother's rollerblades or something.
sure,
Right.
But yeah, to be a goalie. Now let me ask you: when you played street hockey, did somebody have an actual net, or did you have the 2 road cones?
Well, it started out. It wasn't road cones. We would wheel trash cans, each like one neighbor's trash can, and the other neighbor's trash can. We use that, and then it's kind of one of those things where you let someone play with you who has something. So this kid he didn't have a legit hockey one, but he had those the little soccer ones.
Mhm.
So we'd eventually use that in the street, and we'd do like we'd play that way.
I just use a laundry basket,
Laundry basket.
tiny goal, huge goalie. Never scored a point.
Never
ever.
scored a single point.
But you don't know skill. There's no hockey coaches to tell you how to play. So how many times did you try to do the triple deke? The 1, 2, 3 triple deke?
No, never.
Didn't do Mighty Ducks moves?
Never got that advanced.
That movie was...
Bullshit is what it was.
It was bullshit, but it was...
Well, they were ducks, right?
They were.
Okay.
Yeah.
But think about the cast of Mighty Ducks.
There
Like
you go.
they all went on to do, great things.
I think it would have been more real if Emilio Estevez's character would have been like snorting blow the whole time.
Well, that's what he was supposed to be. I mean, he'd gotten
Gordon Bombay.
Gordon Bombay got a DUI or something, right?
Yeah, he did
And
get a
then he had to-
DUI.
But I think the original script was supposed to be more R-rated, and he was probably doing blow, picked up a hooker, got caught with the hooker sucking his dick, and they're like,
I think we're talking about different movies now because wasn't there a Mighty Ducks that was like animated with ducks?
Yes, there was a spinoff.
Okay,
Yes.
because that's the one that I saw.
Oh.
And so
So when
now
you asked if they were ducks, you were being serious.
I was being 100% serious.
Oh, that's
It's
funny.
like, yeah, they were ducks. So
And
of
then-
course it's not.
And then in like 1997, the city of Anaheim decided to, let's just have a team called the Mighty Ducks.
So bad.
How did that go?
They're
Not
still
good?
the Ducks.
They
What?
won a Stanley Cup, I believe, once.
It's cute though. Their icon is like a
Oh, I'd rock a Mighty Ducks jersey hard.
duck, a hockey mask that looks like a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
And then the double hockey sticks.
Okay, it
Dude,
looks
that's sick as
their
fuck.
logo is if Jason Voorhees existed in Duckburg,
Hell yes.
what
Yeah.
he would wear.
Totally. Yeah, man. So I got the tree up. I did another thing this weekend, which was super dope. I bought my I should say we, Kate and I, but I was part of buying my very first new piece of furniture ever. Now, and the more I think about that, the sadder it gets.
Well, it's a step,
It's a step that should have been made when I was like, I don't know, 20.
but why?
I know. I've always liked vintage things.
Oh, me too.
Or I've gotten like stuff given to me from family, or find something on on Craigslist.
Do
my God.
you think that is because when we were younger, we liked the look of vintage shit, and at that time, your big box furniture retailers weren't selling that; they were selling mom couches.
Yeah.
And you couldn't find anything cool, so you're like, oh, I'll just go to a thrift store and buy this couch for like $10 that looks way fucking cool.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing as like when we were young and we would shop at thrift stores. It was like at first it was kind of out of necessity, and then we just made it cool, and it just kind of became cool.
Yeah.
But like looking back on my parents' house and my grandparents' house, like, dude, my family bought some ugly furniture. Like I don't think my dad to this day. I mean, he's got some like cool like leather dad couch love seat,
For
whatever.
a dad,
now.
it's cool as fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, so we went running around looking, and we found a great deal on this perfect couch. Just really ties the room together.
It's a good couch.
It's beautiful. So I got the tree up, chilling on a new couch. Dude, just life is good, man. Life is good.
Life is good.
Life is good. It still hurt to even though, Kate and I are splitting the couch, just cutting that couch right in half, that cost, that is. Even though we're splitting it, still hurt to run that card, though. Like, ooh, that's a lot of money on one thing that I can't play and put in an amp.
That thing that just put a visual in my head. Was there a commercial with a guy who chainsawed a couch in half? Like, we're cutting prices, and he chainsawed it.
I don't know.
Oklahoma had a lot of
know how to
weird
look that up.
Yeah.
Like,
chainsaw salesman cuts couch in half. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that has to exist, right?
But here's the thing. So you got that new couch. It's comfy. It looks really cool. It's not overstated.
No, it's low profile. It's simple. But it's perfect, man. Like, I'm so happy with it.
Well, I went with you to go look at couches.
Yes, you
we had
did.
a bit of an adventure.
We did. I've been to a lot of furniture stores in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
So
And we go in there, and the girl comes up, fucking just a hovering salesperson.
they're just vultures up
Vultures,
there.
for
Like,
sure.
ugh.
So Robbie previously looked at this couch, was just going to get it.
Yeah. Well, it was a couch and a love seat.
Yeah.
Gripping radio right here. Let me tell you.
We're basically we're going to go get it. And this girl goes, basically, I'm going to sum it up. That's a piece of shit.
I mean, she said, you don't want that. That thing's a piece of shit.
No,
is
but I
exactly
do.
what she said.
That's why
Wow.
I'm here. I'm here to get this couch. So and she kept showing you all these other like far more expensive couches that are kind of what you're looking for, but not really. And then you end up buying something that's pretty similar to the thing you originally looked at.
Yeah.
In a totally different area that she didn't even take you to. Just like I thought that it was like, listen, you work on commission, man. Of course you're going to want me to buy this White Power couch. There was a couch that was called White Power. Look it up. It's pretty funny.
It was. We were walking by and I looked at the tags. I was like, that couch is kind of neat. I mean, it was like way expensive. It was leather, white leather.
Oh,
and it was
okay.
called like the Henry Don or whatever, White Power leather couch. And I was like, Jesus, like you could have called it like bone
Right.
or almond.
because it's
bone, like the bone power couch
no.
also sounds like you're just fucking on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like,
Or
that's
just maybe-
all you're doing.
Easy to clean.
You don't have to put the descriptor that it's a power recliner. Just say white leather couch.
Or powered.
Right.
White powered
Yeah.
couch.
Hey, you see that word and you see that word?
Yeah.
You just flip them.
You just don't
No.
You just don't put those together.
It was
powered
insane.
white couch.
I've learned some things though from shopping, and I know that this saleswoman and some of the other guys and gals at the other stores, I know they're just doing their job.
Sure.
But man, like I said a minute ago, they're fucking vultures. Like it's like scoring a touchdown. As soon as that white stripe goes across the plane of the end zone,
Yeah.
it's like as soon as your foot even crosses the threshold of the door, they just jump. And you can tell, dude, like they're ravenous. Like they're like cutting off each other. Like a couple of Black Friday shoppers.
You have to think about the time of year. I mean, this is like prime time. Any kind of retail, this is their season to up their paycheck.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
But I was taking pictures of these cool well, I kind of felt bad because I kind of veered off and kind of left Rob with this lady. And I was looking at other couches because I made a dumb couch purchase and bought it online. And it's the most uncomfortable couch I've ever bought in my life. So I'm looking for a new one. I'm taking pictures of all these other ones and sending to my wife. And she's like, fuck that place because of, the vulturing. But it made me think, I don't think I've ever bought a couch from an actual furniture store. Ever.
Well, you bought your last one online, right?
Yeah, online. It was a terrible purchase. I regret it immensely. You know how when you were a kid and you'd make furniture out of boxes, you'd play with like old cardboard boxes?
Yeah.
I can imagine it's the same feeling of sitting on a box of cardboard. There's no give to it. You can't lounge. Like, when you I just want to curl up with a hoodie on and like some thick socks and with a blanket.
And like wrap up
And get stoned and watch a movie. This couch, no.
You just can't do it?
No, because it's not even deep. The cushions are like, it's so thin that your knees protrude. Like you can't even get your legs on the couch. It was a dumb. It looked really cool on the website.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I'm a sucker for a deal. It was incredibly inexpensive.
Well,
That's because it was made out of cardboard boxes.
yeah, and now you know why.
Yeah.
But what do you do? Like, that's the thing. Like, so Kate and I, like, we were starting to get kind of fatigued at the whole idea of buying furniture. There's so much to look at. There's so many options. And then, of course, you got the vultures breathing down your neck. And we were just like, we don't want to rush.
No.
So my old couch broke, and I rigged it up and had it sitting on four, one in each corner, 4 kind of small cinder blocks.
You stacked them?
No, like one on each corner. Like I took all the legs off because one leg broke. It was up on little like hairpin legs or whatever. So I took all of the legs off and I just put it on 4 cinder blocks.
Like a fucking Datsun in a front yard?
Yes, 100%. And it looked okay. I didn't think it looked terrible. I mean, of course, it's not a long-term solution.
Right.
But it was like something to sit on. Like I don't want to not have a couch in my living room.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started getting fatigued, and I was just like, man, I don't know. Well, what are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong? But then we just stumbled upon this couch. So what happened was we went back to Mathis Brothers. We were looking around. We found like a lazy boy couch that was like your typical Simpsons couch. Nothing special about it, just a couch. And I was like, all right, that's going to be the one,
Fine.
Yeah, it's the least offensive. Definitely wasn't the white power couch.
Right.
It was the least offensive couch we saw. And then Kate was like, we were about to walk out. We were just going to like think about it, just keep sitting on some cinder blocks at home. And
oh boy.
Kate was like, can we go upstairs real quick? I know it's all bedding and stuff there, but I just want to go look. And I was like, sure. So we go up there and we go into the designer showroom. And I was like, okay, all this shit's going to be way, way too expensive. And then we turn the corner and we see this couch and it was on sale and it was marked down a lot and it's super cool. And we were so excited. We got it. I went and picked it up the next day. I borrowed old granddad's truck. And that was an adventure all in itself. But
Borrow Grandpa's truck.
But now made me miss having a truck. I'm not gonna lie.
Having a truck, I came over to help you unload it, and when you back that truck up and when you back that ass up, I had the thought of like, damn. One, my thought was, that doesn't look like a grandpa truck to me. When you said you're picking up a grandpa's truck, I'm thinking of, for me, a grandpa truck is like an old like Chevy C10.
Yeah, it's like the brown on the top and bottom, and then the beige stripe on the side.
Right.
Like a flat bug shield.
Or
Grandpappy's truck.
Grandpappy bought a extended cab Ranger back in '98, and he still has it.
Yeah.
And it's still got like 10,000 miles on it for some reason. But it's a decent truck. I really like the emblem on the side. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice.
My grandpa slapped some chrome cross insignia on the tailgate and above each wheel well.
Just so you know.
Looks weird.
Wow.
Oh, granddad.
So yeah, I helped you like unload it and everything. Like, it maybe I was like, fuck, man, a truck really is handy, because you would have had to go rent a U-Haul,
Yep.
deal with all that shit. Maybe it's nice to have a little truck on the side,
A little side truck.
a little side truck, a little side piece.
I wouldn't mind having one. I had a truck before I got my car that I drive now, my little egg, and I loved it, but it was back when gas was like $5 a gallon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you know me, you know I'm a little anal retentive. I like to keep track of spending.
You're a frugal person.
I can be. And sometimes, like today, I cannot be. No, buying couches and everything. I sold that truck and traded it in for the car that I have because gas was so expensive. I track per month how much I spend on gas. Anytime I go get gas, I keep the receipt.
You still do that?
I've done it for 5 years straight, 6 years straight now.
Wow.
Every time I get gas, I keep the receipt. I have a spreadsheet of all my bills and my paychecks and everything. I made this from scratch. Like it's in Google Docs. It's color coded. It's beautiful. It adds up everything for you when you put it in. I put my gas receipts in there too, just to track and see how much I'm spending on average in a month on gas. When I had that truck and I was driving from Oklahoma City to Edmond and back 5 days a week, right? And then sometimes out to Choctaw on the weekends to go see my old man or running around on the weekends, I was spending $350 to $450 a month just on gas.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's people's rent.
Dude, that's the money I'm saving on gas has paid for my car. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I still have to make a car payment, but the money I'm saving on gas alone.
I'm gonna say that you're spending double on gas what you would on your car payment. That's fucking nuts.
It was insane. And that, it wasn't for that long because gas goes up and goes down, but it was back when it was like really, really high for like a couple of years. And I was like, fuck this. Like, you remember my big red truck, right? I
That's a cool
love that
truck.
thing. It was huge.
When is a company like Tesla or Prius gonna make a truck, an electric truck?
That's a good point.
Why did it sound
Is it
like
because they need the power?
it sound like
They're going
Eugene
to.
Levy there for a second? I don't know, electric truck.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just don't think they're going to. One, like, no average dude who only buys pickup trucks wants an electric one. And yeah, I just don't know if they'll have the power output for it right now.
Yeah,
I'm
it needs
not
that
sa-
hauling torque. It
I'm
needs
not
torque,
saying-
damn it.
Right.
I'm not saying
right.
for a big fucking truck, but like something the size of a Ranger
Or like an electric El Camino.
Right. Let me fucking. Oh my God. let me get
electric
that.
El Camino.
Sounds
Is
like
that
a
a Santana record?
No, it's a stoner rock band. That's what it sounds like.
Electric El Camino.
They're playing the Blue Note.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know if it would have the torque to carry, like, to pull like a boat. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, though. There's some electric cars I can get pretty quick, but that has nothing to do with the torque. So
I don't know. A boy can dream, can't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, Granddad's truck was awesome. What's funny is it was the same truck I used to have, just a different color. Same year, same make,
Nice.
everything. And so I hopped in it, and I was like, oh yeah, because the interior is exactly the same, like same color and everything. It's just mine was red, his is gray.
Like Han Solo hopping back in that Millennium Falcon.
Dude,
again.
yeah, I was like I hopped up in it because it's not like jacked up. It's not like a redneck truck, for lack of a better
Right.
word, but it's a full size truck, so it's kind of tall. And I hopped in there, and I was like, fuck! Like I felt that instant nostalgia of like, oh man, I remember what it's like to not feel like you're driving a fucking roller skate around
Was it
everywhere.
right.
Was it a tree?
3 on the tree, baby.
Man, I love that shit.
Which let's go around the table here. Standard or automatic? Dylan, go, dude. The big question.
Standard. I can't. I'm sorry. Automatic. I can't drive
Standard.
Never learn.
No, but I want to so bad.
Whoa.
I haven't.
You're 25 years old and you've never driven a stick shift car?
There's a lot of
I've
people.
never had to.
There's a lot of people that
Dude, I learned on a stick shift.
my second car was a stick.
Mine.
And I grinded the shit out of that thing. Like I
Oh,
probably
yeah.
ruined that car.
How many times did you stall it out? Like,
Anytime you're on a hill, dude. Anytime. stall that shit. It's tough. And I remember my dad, I say my second car, it was a truck. It was a little Ford Ranger, and it wasn't like your small stick shift, that's like on a console. It was like the long throw, daddy, like the long arm, and that thing you would just try to put in gear and just,
oh my God.
And then it would jump if you didn't do the clutch. And I remember my dad, speaking of dad, just being so patient with me.
Yeah.
Just knowing I'm just depreciating the fuck out of this thing at every stop sign.
Destroying it.
Yeah. But so patient.
Yeah.
And then I finally got it down, and it's fun, but it's also like it gives you something to do when you're driving.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it sucks when it's raining outside, or definitely if it's icy, like it's kind of especially if it's a truck and it's like light in the back. It's scary. Like I did a on I-40, if you're coming back from, let's say, like Midwest City, Del City, where like there's the big exchange there, kind of like south of downtown, and there's that big like arch that goes around and gets onto I-44.
Yeah.
One time I was going to the city, and it was snowing outside in my Ranger, and I'm driving along, and I hit a patch of ice, and I did several 360s in the middle of the highway.
Nope.
Like it just... Something happened, and it's almost like God came down and just like went flick like a fucking ladybug off your arm. And I just several 360s, didn't hit anybody. Like there were cars going by. Everybody veered. I didn't hit anybody. I didn't hit the divider wall in the median there. One of the scariest moments of my life.
Dude, those are the scariest. I had one of those in you remember my old Nissan Sentra? It was like that red box car. A car that you think handled. I mean, it's not going to drive great, but you're not going to spin out. Same fucking thing, almost around the same. No, this was around the 23rd over by like the Blue Note exit over there, on the highway.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm driving, and I'm making that just the slightest of left turns, left curve. And my car just decides, it's like God just goes, and like the car just goes, whip, and then spun like 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, all you can do is go, fuck, no, we're coming. Oh, God damn it. Like, dude. It's either, am I going to hit the wall? Is another car going to hit me? It's the scary. And then you always land not the direction you need to go. And you go, okay. Do I get out? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah. Having said all that, though, I am ready for some snow.
Dude, we got a teaser today.
So we record this on Tuesday. So Tuesday, today, I went outside at work for a little bit. We have to go like hop between buildings every once in a while. Mm-hmm. And there were some flurries. And I know we got that little dusting a couple weeks ago, but like
the dusting,
the flurries in the air, it just smelled cold. And I was like, dude, I want some snow. And supposedly we're getting some this weekend.
It's supposed to be getting a lot this weekend.
But I'm like, dude, I want no, let me rephrase that, God. I want a snow day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to wrap up with my favorite video game console of all time and just have a snow day.
Right.
I miss those.
Dude, we haven't had a proper winter in a while.
No.
The snow day is, I think it's a thing of myth and legend these days. Like I was telling, we were talking about me and my sister at my parents, and the kids were there. And we were, for some reason, brought up like school and like rainy days, like inside recess, and like, but snow days were the best. We get to stay home, and the kids are like, what's a snow day? I'm like, you haven't had a snow? Oh, you haven't experienced a snow day.
Global warming, dude.
But for a kid, it's one thing. For an adult, it's an entire thing. Different.
No, if you're an adult and you have kids, that sucks when there's a snow day.
Yeah.
Because it's like, cool, I'm just stuck at home with my kids all day. But if you're either an adult with no kids or a kid, like snow day, I don't know. I guess, no, I take that back, because when I was a kid and we had a snow day, my parents still went to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it was just like ice cream at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Maybe rubbing my little weenie a little bit.
Well, the best thing, oh, dude, my snow day go-to was I would immediately, as soon as I saw because the night before, you're reading that fucking, ticker on the bottom, like.
Oh, fucking fingers and toes crossed.
100%.
And like, you see, like, yes! And you do that where you bend the yes.
Yeah, the fist pull.
The fist pull. Yes. And then you call your buddy, hey, Tim, you see? Snow day tomorrow, dude. All right. Okay, I'm coming over tomorrow. Then you would like, hey, Mom, can you take me to Timmy's tomorrow?
Dude, it was just like N64 and pizza rolls.
Dude, that's it.
All day. Yeah. Or like, for me, like my best friend, when I was in elementary school, he went to a different school, and he lived like in Sapulpa, which was only like 5 minutes away from where I lived. He lived a little further out there, like lived in the sticks. But he and I, if it was gonna snow or if it was snowing, we'd be on the phone together, like watching the news. And then he'd be like, all right, I'm out of school. And I'd be like, okay, cool. So am I. Mom! And like, hey, can you drive me to my friend's house so I could stay the night there? So that, you know, like,
Yeah,
because
like,
like,
now before the snow happens.
yeah, like, and then, you know.
Oh, so you can be
Normally.
iced in together.
Yeah, because
Oh,
like
yeah.
his house was cooler than mine. Facts.
Okay.
Like
Right.
his grandparents, like, they had a bunch of money, so he had like a 4-wheeler and shit and like all this stupid
Oh.
stuff. So I would stay the night at his house, and then we would just like drive this 4-wheeler all fucking day. And his parents, like that's how I could get away with it, is his grandparents were retired. So it's like, hey, his parents will be there.
That's not the word I thought you were gonna say.
No. Retired.
I love you. Okay.
Yeah, no. And so, like, it was easy. So they're like, okay, well, someone will be there to watch you guys.
They had like an acreage or something.
So they had like a decent size, like, front and backyard. He had like a basketball goal, or like a basketball, like his grandpa had put in like a fucking like
Half court?
cement
Yeah,
half court.
dude.
And then
Not just that shitty fucking sand-filled bullshit.
Yeah.
Listen, I grew up bouncing a basketball in the dirt.
Dude,
That's
same.
how fucking white trash.
But that's, you know, and that's what was funny is like
The bare spot.
He got like the like concrete square,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, I want a basketball goal. My grandparents like, all right, so they got the shitty one that you fill it up with water and put 3 sandbags on it that never works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
And-
adjustable though? Could you drop it down so you could dunk, dude?
Yeah, no, you could.
Yeah.
But then my grandpa
The
just, like,
adjustable dunk.
put it in the backyard, and I was like, but I can't bounce
Yeah.
the ball.
No.
It's grass. And he was just like, oh no, if you run around enough, the grass will die.
And it did
It's just
though.
like,
It did. You had a ball,
Yeah,
ball
eventually.
patch.
Yeah.
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 Dude, my ass, my dad did the same thing. My neighbor across the street, they had the classic basketball goal above the garage,
Oh.
right in the driveway. So you've already got the concrete. Well, at my parents' house growing up, we didn't have any concrete. We lived on a gravel road and then no paved driveway, just gravel driveway. And you can't do it on gravel, obviously. So we put it behind the house and, got that patch going, got that little bald patch going after a while. But my white trash ass, we grew up in a mobile home, like a single, not like a Airstream, but like a single wide trailer home.
Yeah.
And, my dad built this really pretty wooden front porch that was like a big deck,
Yeah.
but the back porch, like most trailer homes, was just the wooden steps
Yeah.
that come with the house, just like made out of 2x4s.
Yeah.
I would drag that from the back of the house over to the basketball goal and then lower it with a broom, as you do.
Sure.
And I would jump off the top of
You
those
mean the mic
steps.
stand? You use your mic stand.
Pre-mic stand.
Yeah.
I would jump off the top of those steps and slam it, jam it, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the Pizza Hut mini basketball.
Oh yeah, those minis. I had a
Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters one.
You could palm a mini basketball.
Yeah, you can palm it, and you felt so
Yeah.
Jordan.
But I was jumping like across, and then slamming it, jamming it, doing what I do. I can't believe I didn't break my neck. That just seems
yeah.
so dangerous.
Totally dangerous.
So, did either of you guys ever have a trampoline?
No.
Or have a friend who had a trampoline?
I had one of those shitty mini trampolines, the
Oh,
workout
yeah.
trampolines.
Oh God, those are the
Yeah,
worst.
They're terrible. No, basketball. Just real quick. When we got the house, the previous owner had an actual concreted in basketball post,
Like an old school, like welded right angle.
but the backboard was just wilted and fucked.
Sure.
So
Right.
my dad, the cheap ass handyman that he is, decides, you know what? I'm going to build a new backboard for the kids. He does.
He handmade a backboard.
Well, he got some nice wood. He cut it out and and then put it up. My dad is, I guess, not one for field perception, I guess. So he put it up And this backboard was the smallest fucking backboard you've ever seen in your entire life. So you know, like when a regular backboard, the square that you're supposed to hit,
you should only need that.
That is exactly what my fucking dad said.
Exactly.
That's because your
Like,
dad's
I'm training you to be a better player.
Exactly.
I'm like, no,
I'm on
Dad,
board
you
with
just
your
you
dad
fucked
there.
up. You
Yeah.
fucked up. It's
Dude,
fine.
your dad's cheap and his vision sucks,
Yeah.
and he is not good at woodworking.
But he turned it around with.
He did.
I'm trying to make you a better player.
But
Yeah,
let's be
dude.
honest, though, what is sweeter than a handmade backboard from your
That's
dear
pretty
old
dope.
dad?
Now,
Were you going into the combine the trampoline and the basketball goal?
oh fuck
okay,
yeah,
because
dude.
I did that too.
Yeah,
we
like-
had the mini
Yeah,
workout
try.
trampoline.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we had like we had a 1/4 acre backyard, and when I was when I was like 13-ish, we got an above ground pool and a trampoline, not at the same time, but my parents.
Rich kid.
Yeah, no. My parents were like, you cannot move the trampoline because we know as soon
yeah.
as you do, you're gonna move it by the fucking pool and like crack your head open.
Mm-hmm.
That was always like the biggest fear. Like if you were a little kid, the thing that you're warned about the most is cracking your head open.
That's so. Just that term is so nostalgic.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
You'll crack your head
the
open.
fucking
What?
egg.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yeah. But
Like a coconut.
yeah, but I think the most dangerous thing that like I've like all the dangerous things I've ever done is on a trampoline. Like me and my little brothers watch wrestling all the time, and when my parents weren't looking, you know, like you'd see your like hardcore matches where they would, you know, get like trash cans and beat the shit out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
We did that all the time, but we had fucking you know, like the plastic giant trash cans you slam your brother's face in with it, and it doesn't. Your parents don't know trash
No.
cans in mint condition.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It just
You
pops
pop
right back out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just- and then we had a like a net all the way around it, and
The
you know, it's-
trampoline.
Yeah,
Oh, you were one of those pussy kids. You had the.
it wasn't my choice. However,
Daddy, get me the one with the net,
Yeah.
please.
Can I
Come
get the
on.
one with the foams? Why are you British, Alden?
yeah, I mean, you say pussy kid, but the thing is, after a while, the bottom of that net gets loose from the rest of the
yeah.
trampoline.
Mhm.
Did you have the pad that goes around the actual spring so you don't get your foot cut? in the
That was
spring?
standard issue, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, if you
I don't know what kind of evil Knievel shit you grew up with, but every trampoline I've ever been on at least started with that.
yeah,
Oh, I'd never been on one that had the pads.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. It was either my thing was probably this. It was whoever's dad it was, put it together and avoided the bag that the pad was in, and then throws the box out and goes, we didn't need that.
yeah,
Dude.
See, my fear of not having that pad was like, you know, what if you're jumpity jump on a trampoline, and you're not paying attention because you're 12,
Mhm.
and you rack yourself on the fucking spring, your whole cock and balls goes in that spring, and then when you pop back up, you're pinching everything, dude.
Dude, that was my biggest fear.
It's so scary.
You're jumping around, you're having the time of your life, you're cracking the egg,
Yeah,
you're doing
dude.
backflips, you're
Yeah.
doing it all. And then you get the little wee tip of your little weenie just pinched in there. You ever had somebody come up
Dude.
behind you and pinch the back of your arm
Yeah.
like that little imagine that on your tiny little weenie.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
it would be
the worst.
the worst.
Dude.
You'd look like you'd have a dog dick the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
oh, it'd be the worst.
Yeah, I once like, you know, like speared somebody, you know, like one of my brothers, and into the net, and that's when we realized, oh, this net's not attached to the bottom of this, because we
Just
both
flew right off.
just flew off the trampoline, hit the fucking dirt, dude, and like, oh my god, so many bloody noses and just like black eyes,
You know,
just
But here's the thing. You never, ever, ever cracked your head open.
I've never done that.
No.
Never once.
I've fallen off the trampoline several times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you jump off, or like you like your friend jumps and you jump, so you get like a whole, like you go way higher than you thought, and then you just on the dirt.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
like you can't
Well,
breathe.
well, it's a good thing.
but-
It's worn down from all the basketball playing, so you're
The bald
you're
patch,
good. Bald
yeah.
patch.
yeah.
No, it's Christmas time. But one of the things my sister asks for every fucking year was a trampoline.
Yeah.
And we never got one because my parents did there's the you'll shoot your eye, you'll crack your head open. They're very dangerous. They're too dangerous. When really they were very expensive back then. So my sister made friends with this girl across the street who had one.
Yeah.
They had a nice one. And then there was another kid in the neighborhood who had one. It was her and another one. The only 2 kids in the neighborhood had one. So if they were out of town, we'd go to this kid's house. This fucking kid. No pad.
Okay.
Obviously.
Exposed spring.
Exposed spring, and I'm going to say springs, very quote. So how many springs would you say on a trampoline? 50, maybe? 100?
30?
30.
Let's just say 30.
If there's 30, this
I can't
kid,
even ballpark that.
this kid
More
had
than
10 at most.
Oh
And
my
they were barely
God.
holding that thing on. And then there was a patch, so they're the trampoline, and then like the flap of an old Converse. It's just kind of flapping down there on the bottom. So
Like
don't jump over there, you'll fall through.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when you get rid of the trampoline.
Super
Yeah.
dangerous. Yeah, but this fucking his parents aren't doing it. His dad's not paying attention to him.
The other thing about trampolines that are scary, when they get old and they're out there just baking in the sun for years,
Yeah,
they
dude.
get brittle.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody go through one.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
straight
going to
through.
ask. If you guys had ever seen somebody go through one. Because I had a friend who, he was like, it was like one of the first times I ever went over his house. I was young, in like elementary school. And he was like, oh, check it out. He got on the roof of his house.
Oh boy.
And like
Oh,
the
yeah.
trampoline.
Going for
you
the
only-
high jump.
Yeah, you only had to jump like, 1 or 2 feet away from the house, like jump off
easy.
of the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, super easy. He jumps, and he only has a 1-story house, so he jumps like 5 feet down onto the trampoline. And you see his feet hit it, and just fucking
Did he
hits
break
the
his fucking
dirt.
knees?
No, I mean it's only like 5 feet. When you're a child, your bones are like fucking Play-Doh.
Yeah,
like,
rubber.
You're
It's so
fine.
crazy.
Yeah, and he just slams onto the ground, and I'm like 8, 9. I laugh my ass off.
Mhm.
If I saw one of you two jump off this house and then just hit the ground,
No.
I'd be calling the police. Like, hey, my friend here, he's got 2 broken legs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need an ambulance right now.
Dude, that was one of my fears being on the roof, putting those lights up. I was like, if I fall, it's not that far. I don't live on my house is not
Yeah.
high, but
This is the
Is it?
end.
This is the end. How did he die? Oh, he fell off his roof that's only fucking 10 feet high. I'm like,
He slipped off of his ladder,
yeah.
putting up Christmas lights.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw a kid named Chance go through a trampoline, and when he
Well, his name
went
didn't live up.
no, when he went through it, first of all, it was frightening because it's like one of those things, like it's like a peek behind the curtain. It's something you're not supposed to see because you're
Yeah.
supposed to trust a trampoline.
Right.
Yeah.
But he went
Trust
through.
the trampoline.
Never trust a trampoline.
Never
trust
a trampoline.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
When he went through, not only was it scary visually, but it made the sound of a ripped burlap sack. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was terrible sounding.
Mhm.
So bad. I was just like, no, I don't do trampolines.
Yeah.
I don't do them. I hate
Was
them.
it? Did it look as if? Because I never seen anyone fall through a trampoline like that. Was it as if like a black hole opened up and just sucked him in?
Have you ever seen the scene in Ace Ventura where he comes out of the rhino?
Yeah.
It looked kind of like that.
To me, it looked
In
like.
reverse.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, have you ever watched your pants rip?
Yeah.
It's like that, but then a person falls out and hits the ground. I don't know.
Oh.
It happens so fast.
Yeah.
Done.
I have seen a fat kid bend the leg of a trampoline before.
Wow.
That takes some force.
That's
Yeah. Well, you did the thing, you jump off of something onto it, and just the leg just goes. There's a weight limit on the box. I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But no one ever.
No,
I've never
I jumped on a
read
trampoline with 10 other kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like
No one's ever read the side of a trampoline box. It's like, yeah, we can throw whatever the fuck we want on this.
You
It doesn't
throw that
matter.
away immediately.
Yeah, no. You're trying to have fun. You're
you
not
throw
trying
a
to
basketball on it. You throw hockey puck. Whatever.
read. Yeah.
Anything.
Oh, yeah.
Slinky. I remember trying to do the slinky thing, make the slinky bounce. That didn't do anything.
What? Hold on. What's that?
Yeah.
You put a slinky on the trampoline.
Okay, so you set it down.
Set it down,
Yeah.
and you and some friends, because you're bouncing off time, and you try to make it slinky and bounce on the trampoline.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And see,
Kids
we
out
just
there, give it a try.
did crack the egg.
Mm-hmm.
You've done that, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Crack the egg.
What's crack the egg where you're in a fetal position?
Yeah, you put your knees up to your chest and you put your arms around your legs and you have to stay that way.
Yeah.
And then
Quickest way to knee your face.
the 100%.
Yeah.
Like it should be called that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack the egg. No, I think we're going to call it kneeing your own face. Remember when Chance busted the front 2 teeth of his?
In my family, it was called make your sister cry.
It's called concussion.
Because you'd get up in your. I'm doing the egg right now. You get up in your egg, and of course, I'm a little scrawny little white trash kid with a rat tail, and my egg is cracked because you're on your bony little butt.
Yeah.
And you might even sneak a hand down to make sure your little pee-pee doesn't get pinched.
Right.
And the egg cracks immediately, and then it's just like, oh, cool. It's like playing that game where you do the knife around your fingers.
yeah.
It's like, don't
Exactly,
stab me
dude.
with your feet.
I know.
Oh, so terrifying.
God. Yeah.
Creepy.
Well,
There were other games though. I mean, we'd always try to do backflips or.
Yeah.
Classic backflip.
Yeah.
Classic.
I could never
think
get the
that's it.
backflip.
Or the one where you somebody lays down and you just jump and try to bounce them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
Definitely.
And
that was a
that's
good one.
usually how they fall off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We would always get all of the basketballs and other just various balls we had all over the place.
Because
And,
that's safe too.
jump
'Cause you want
around.
those bouncing and hitting you in
Yeah,
the fucking
hitting
face.
Or
Like-
landing on them.
Yeah, just smashing you in the nose with a basketball by accident, pushing your nose up into your brain.
Dude, kids are tough though.
I fucking love trampolines. I've missed being a kid on a trampoline. I don't know. I really miss, I guess I don't miss it. I just think about it from time to time. It was just fun, growing up where we did. Because, my grandparents had money. I mean, my grandpa was in the National Guard and stuff. So, we were fine.
Yeah.
But, we never got, the best of anything. We had an above ground pool, but those are trasher pools.
But you had a pool. I didn't
exactly,
have a pool.
yeah. And then we had a trampoline. And then, we had
Above ground?
yeah.
An underground.
An underground
Oh,
trampoline.
how cool do you dig a hole and you put the trampoline in it?
I've
Yeah.
seen that. I've seen somebody do that. I forget where it was, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Yeah, it's like a ground level trampoline.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Which is fucking dangerous if you're a burglar. Super dangerous.
Some Home Alone shit.
One year, one of our neighbors was selling a go-kart. And it was just a shitter little go-kart. It had, just like a...
Like the lawnmower engine?
Yeah.
That kind
So
of
you're talking about the one,
go-kart?
it's-
Yeah.
and the seat is just it's just a pad.
Yeah. So uncomfortable. You're just in a cage of death.
Mm-hmm.
And the little plastic wheel that if any of us try to get in this trampoline, if any of us try to get into this go-kart right now,
Yeah.
Josh, you might be able to fit in it. I don't know. You're small. But
So wait, this was a barred over go-kart?
barred over go-kart.
I had
and-
the Mario Kart go-kart. It was just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this was barred over. And my grandpa built a small little dirt ramp at one point, and there was this little divot in our backyard. I don't know why the fuck it was there. It was just
all that basketball
I was
playing.
gonna say, yeah, it's where the basketball goal used to be.
No,
That's where the free throw line was.
It's it was a foot or maybe two dugout in the ground. So if you hit it just right, going fast enough, you could lift the whole thing up a little bit. But we would
As we called it, getting some air.
get in some
Gotta
air,
get
yeah.
some air, yeah.
And I would just tear ass all the way around our backyard. Our backyard became a dirt track.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where my grandpa was like, we should get a dirt bike too. That'd be cool. He got one. It didn't work to begin with. And he was like, oh, I'll fix it. Classic.
Knowing nothing about the
Classic
mechanics of a
dad move.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
No. All it needed ever was a piston and another little thing. And
A spark plug.
Probably.
Mhm.
I don't fucking...
Gas,
that's
usually.
what it was. It was a spark plug. It wasn't a piston. What the fuck? It was a spark plug. He needed
Easy.
that.
Easy.
Never did he fix it. Not one
So it
time.
just sat there.
Sat there. It's still there.
I'm gonna ask you this: How many times did
Right
you?
next to the
how many
trampoline.
times did you get on it pretending like you were on a motorcycle though?
Every day.
All the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I would, for some reason, I always thought that maybe one day I'd get on it and it'd be fixed. Knowing my grandpa never touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just maybe. You know, I'd ask him all the time, hey, did you fix it? Blah, 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 blah. Like, and me as a kid, I was just like, man, I really wish he did it. But if I bought a dirt bike and I had a kid, and they were like, well, maybe.
Well, here's the thing. If you spend money on something, you might as well fix it.
Yeah, but like he
Attempt, at
probably got the dirt bike for as much as he got the go-kart, which was like a bill.
He probably bought it from the same dude.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I saw you had that motorcycle. How about I get that from you too?
I'll give you $75 to give me a dirt bike.
Here's the thing.
Run.
So you're gonna crack your head open on a fucking
we always have helmets.
But
we
it's
have to wear helmets.
Totally fine to drive a go-kart and shit around your house. Like the parents, they're where are you going? What I could do this, but
I'm sure it's parent logic that you just like you either stop caring, you're like, a little shit's gonna crack his head open one of these days.
Yeah.
But the earlier the better, right?
If it's in a helmet, it's all contained.
But
at least it holds it in until we get to the hospital.
But I can leave the house for hours on end with no phone on me whatsoever and just go to the woods.
Yep.
God knows what I'm going to find there. A snake could bite me. Fox could eat me. I could break my head trying to jump a creek or something, you know?
How small were you?
What do you mean?
For a fox to eat you?
I mean, I'm saying. I was a pudgy kid.
Oh.
So it wouldn't be a fox eating me. But,
Biting.
I just had to say it. I'm sorry. Foxes are very small.
I'm glad I got to grow up when I did, because I don't think parents allow their kids to do that shit anymore. I mean, that was a holiday tradition, man, of like...
A what?
Holiday tradition. Because you'd like a week and a half off of school.
So sick.
You would just play outside endlessly. And I'm praying for snow because, you know, I got that holiday feeling from putting the lights up. You got the holiday feeling from your tree. Your house put me in the mood. My mom's house put me in the holiday mood. Thanksgiving put me in the holiday mood. I'm ready for a snow day. I want one. I want to be outside. I want to buy a fucking sled. I want to sled down a hill.
I feel like that's never going to happen again. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to be crossing my fingers. I'm going to be hoping for some snow. And I ain't talking that ice. And I ain't talking a dusting.
I ain't talking that ice.
I ain't talking that ice. I'm talking some real Christmas
Stick
snow.
to the grass.
Yes.
Christmas snow, like to where you look out the window and all you see is white.
Like a real snow day, not... nobody wants to go to work today, but it's fine by 11 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean like a real just blanket.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I want
love that.
Real shitty weather is what I want.
Hopefully, we can be snowed in together.
Oh.
And
That's what I'm saying.
record
That'd be super cute.
the next episode of Boys, which will be out in precisely a week, gearing up for the inaugural Tommy McKenzie Eggnog Spectacular Part 1.
Mark your fucking calendars. It's going to be a day to remember.
Like the band. I don't know. I'm sorry.
You ruined it.
Oh.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.